When it comes to objections, I will refer you to the website again, as there are some great recordings on how to handle objections both on the phone and in the home. Despite what you may hope, not every phone call will be an easy appointment set. So, when it comes to objections, remember this simple psychology lesson. People love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Think about it. The last time a salesperson walked up to you and asked you, "Can I help you?" How did you respond? Probably with, "I'm just looking around," right? We've probably said that even if we were actually there to buy something. So remember, when it comes to objections, most of the time what you're really hearing is a knee-jerk reaction to what they perceive as a salesperson making a sales pitch. Now with that in mind, there are 3 good ways to overcome these so-called objections, and these you will want to do in order. The first thing you can try is to respond with just a short, vague statement or a question. For example, if they say, "Well, I was just looking for more information," your response should be, "That's exactly why I'm calling," and then immediately get back to the script. "Let me just verify some of the information you gave us so that we can work you up a few options." You would be surprised how many objections or questions can be taken away with that one simple statement. "Great, that's exactly why I'm calling," and then get right back to the script. Now, if that doesn't work, and they're still giving you a hard time saying things like, "Yeah, I'm not sure if we're interested," or "We really weren't looking to meet with anyone, we just wanted to see how much this was going to cost," the best approach now may be just to get them back in the frame of mind when they first filled out the form. We often call it getting back to the why. See, people act on emotion, and chances are there was an emotion that went through their head when they decided to send that form in. So try saying, "I understand what you're saying, and I certainly don't want to waste your time. So what was your main concern when you filled out this letter? What did you want this protection to do for you?" See, this should get them back to that emotion which caused them to take action, and it may be just what is needed for them to take more action. When you get an emotional answer, respond with, "I understand now why this is important to you, and I also know that your time is valuable. My job is just to show you a few options, try and help you guys find something that fits your budget and fits your needs and help you apply for it. If I'm there more than 15 minutes, it's your fault, not mine." Now, what time of the day usually works best? Is it afternoons or evenings? Now, if that doesn't do the trick, your last option is just to cut bait. And what I mean by that is you don't need every lead to become a client. And not all of them will. In fact, you'll get a lot more no's in this business than you will yeses. So if they don't seem interested in talking or booking an appointment, just ask them straight up, "Is this protection for you and your family something that you're even concerned about?" I'm only asking you because this is not protection that you have to have. Feel free to tell me to get lost. There are only 2 responses here. They can say, "No, I'm not really concerned," and if that's the case, then you just saved yourself some time by flushing out the no. Or 2, they can say, "Yes, I am, but." It's at this point you may be able to take some liberties and be a little more professionally bold and respond, "John, I get it. But if this is something that is important to you, and it should be, you have to let me do my job. Let's walk through your schedule and find even just a few minutes to look at your options. I'm not going to try to sell you on anything that you don't want." Now, what time of the day usually works best for you, afternoons or evenings? It doesn't work all the time. In fact, it doesn't work most of the time. But it does allow you to book the occasional appointment, and more importantly, it allows you to get off the phone with a controlled, confident posture. So, those steps again in order. First, try a short answer or a question. Second, get them back to the why. And third, cut bait. Use these in order, and you'll remove the objections from the equation and take a step closer to helping that family. As a reminder, there are dozens of MP3s and conference call recordings dealing with phone work, as well as great sales books on our recommended reading list to help you become a real pro. But it's up to you to put the work in.